the old school. We are of the tradition of wrestling. You are the men for us.
I'd like you to meet Mr. Ronnie Brookside, the true British champion. To British, you might actually think it is so much special doing in the best of the Indies in America. I'll tell you now, I've been there, I've done it, I've won it. And the bottom line is, I am the best heavyweight wrestler in Britain today.
FWA Commissioner, Victoria Demonfort. Now, unfortunately, Victoria was due to be here, but she hasn't arrived. In fact, we're not actually quite sure where she is, but never mind. It's my great pleasure to introduce to all of you our new FWA Women's Division. And tonight, we have with us our first signing. Now, this lady's been wrestling professionally throughout the whole of the USA and Europe for 2 years. So it's my pleasure to introduce to the ring, Nikita.
Welcome to Frontier Wrestling. I'm Mark Priest and I'll be your host for a very special episode of FWA TV as we introduce the FWA Women's Division. There's our first signing, Nikita. Wonderful lady wrestler, wrestled all over Europe, all over the United States, but now she's here. She's in the FWA.
Thanks for joining us, Nikita. Can you tell me how you feel about signing with the FWA?
Well, Jane, everybody knows that there's no better promotion in Britain at this moment than the FWA. So as you've said, I've wrestled in various promotions, not just in Britain, but all over Europe and the US. And this is my first time in the FWA, and I'm very glad and honoured to be here tonight.
Thank you. We're very honoured to have you here. So now, we'll get to your contract signing.
Oh no! I thought they'd caused enough trouble last week when they attacked Doug Williams, the FWA British Heavyweight Champion. But that music signifies the arrival of Drew McDonald, and he's accompanied, as always, by Dino Scarlo. This can only mean trouble. But what do they want? This is a signing for the women's division, and unless the pair of them have had a quick sex change, none of them qualify. The fans getting in the faces of the Double D, as they like to call themselves. The fans know, as well as I do, that this is going to mean chaos. This is going to mean big trouble for the FWA, for Nikita, for Jane Charles, for everyone in that ring.
Pantomime season, is it, children?
Two swallows! I won't be swallowing you, so don't worry about it.
The FWA.
You know what that stands for?
Faggots, lollies, and arseholes. I was a place for men. Now, loosely speaking,
You realise it's a YMCA,
You know, Scottie, everybody knows you think you're well-hard. Which is why you brought your big buddy here to protect you. And the chair. Well, I may only be a woman, but I am a woman. And if you want to threaten me, you get better bite some balls and become a man.
You tell him, love. Oh my word! Dino Scalo has laid out Nikita with a steel chair. It connected with her skull with a sickening thwack.
You bitch! Is that enough balls for you? You know, back in the good old days, when Dino and I once started, this would never have happened because women weren't allowed in the ring. So just let me tell you a story.
The cavalry has arrived. The cavalry in the shape of the show stealer, Alex Shane. He's now firmly on the side of the new school. When the old school got in his face a couple of weeks ago at the end of his match with Guy Thunder, he firmly joined our side. He sided with the FWA, pledged his future to the new school against the old school thugs that have attacked Nikita, our first lady wrestler, the first signing to our women's division. They've left her bleeding, but Alex Shane is here with his hand-picked team of bodyguards, and he's got something to say to the old school, something to say to Drew McDonald and Dino Scalo about their horrible, their despicable actions here tonight.
ladies and gentlemen, first things first, never fear, because the show stealer is here. You two refer to yourselves as the double Ds, is that right? Well, Drew and Dino, that's quite apt because you are without a doubt the biggest pair of tits I've ever seen in my whole damn life. Now, for weeks, Drew McDonald, you have come out here and you have taken advantage and intimidated the new school. For those people that haven't seen it, it goes a little something like this. My name is the Highlander, and I'm in the dreams! But Drew McDonald, the only thing that's in your dreams is if you think you're going to beat me, and there are two reasons why you won't. Number one, I am younger. And number two, you are old McDonald! On the table here and a chair shot there, here a kick, there a punch, over a kick punch, I'm going to kick your ass all around this ring, and there are two things you can do about it, there's nothing and like it!
Mr. Blonde steps in between Alex Shane and Drew McDonald. He's Alex Shane's bodyguard. He's keeping his employer safe from the double D, from the old school, from Drew McDonald and Dino Scalo. But those two men will meet one day. Alex Shane versus Drew McDonald. And when it happens, we'll have it on FWA TV. I can promise you that. And when it does happen, it'll be a war. The cheers of the crowd ring in the ears of Alex Shane. He's not regretting his decision, I'm sure. If you enjoy the music you hear on FWA TV, such as Alex Shane's Show Stealer theme, you can buy FWA The Music Volume 1 exclusively from fwamusic.co.uk. Welcome back as James Tighe is in the ring awaiting his opponent. Mark Sloan, his buddy, his sidekick is outside the ring. Now, I've heard rumours backstage of mumblings, of discussions between Sloan and Tighe. They're angry that Jack Xavier, our saviour, has got in their face in recent weeks and they want to do something about it. My sources tell me that they're looking to find an outside party willing to take on Jack Xavier and put him out of the game once and for all in a way that they have not managed so far. Will Scottie Rock, Lock, Stock Scottie Rock, the East End gangster, the bad boy from Bethnal Green, be that man? I don't know. I'm not even sure why these two are fighting. It's a late addition to our schedule, ladies and gentlemen, but it's a welcome one because knowing these two, we're in for a great match. Clothesline from Scottie Rock out the corner. A Japanese arm drag taking James Tighe down. Tighe goes to the outside for a bit of a breather and a rethink with Mark Sloan.
Nothing no one can do about it. Portsmouth sucks. Portsmouth sucks. Portsmouth sucks. Portsmouth sucks. Portsmouth sucks.
The crowd here tonight reminding Tighe and Sloan that Portsmouth sucks. A baseball slide by Scottie Rock, knocking James Tighe down. Mark Sloan carefully sidesteps back to have a rethink with his man James Tighe, and over the top from Scottie Rock, a somersault plancher assisted by the top rope takes down James Tighe. Scottie Rock though appears to have hurt his leg. Mark Sloan, a weak boot to the head, half-hearted. What is this? What's going on? Is there something going on between Scottie Rock and the team of Tighe and Sloan? Back in the ring now for the two combatants. Scottie Rock going up top. He's looking to launch onto James Tighe. A drop kick into the face. He covers in for the lateral press. Only a 2 count. Referee Brendan O'Hare only getting to 2, not the 3 count required to win this match. Scottie Rock though likes the tactic of going up top. He's going there again. James Tighe is dazed. Scottie Rock about to fly. Flying crossbody press, another 2 count. Once again, Smiley O'Hare not getting to the 3. Scottie Rock once more going to the top rope as Scottie Rock prepares to fly and James Tighe is down on the ground. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to Frontier Wrestling as we continue with this matchup, James Tighe versus Scottie Rock. And there's something strange afoot here. I mentioned it before the break. It almost seems as though this is a tryout for Scottie Rock. The team of Sloan and Tighe are looking for someone to take down Jack Xavier. Could Scottie Rock be that man? James Tighe cranking on a headlock. He's putting the pressure on Scottie Rock's neck, hoping to get him to submit. But Scottie Rock's fighting it, bringing himself back up to his feet and running James Tighe into the corner. A fist to the head, another, a third, a fourth. James Tighe is dazed. Scottie Rock back on top, but no, a miss, a roll through, and a pin to Kev. Only a 2. Scottie Rock kicking out of James Tighe's roll up, and now James Tighe with Scottie Rock drops into the ground. A wheelbarrow. Scottie Rock fights it, turns it into a bulldog. James Tighe down to the mat. A smooth sequence of moves ends with Scottie Rock back on top. Rock with Tighe in the corner, Irish whipping him into the opposite turn, and a monkey flip. James Tighe though lands on his feet, but he's showboating. Scottie Rock catches him, almost a backside. Tighe fights out, and another whip into the corner. This time chest first. Scottie Rock now has him. A missed back elbow. Northern Lights suplex. Only a 2 again. This one is fast, ladies and gentlemen. This one is good. This one is tight. This is a great example of wrestling, of the smaller wrestlers, the All England division here at Frontier Wrestling, here in the FWA. Scottie Rock goes up top. A leg drop. Cover across the neck. And a 3 count. Brendan O'Hare makes the 3. The smiley referee giving the plaudits to Scottie Rock. Scottie Rock has won. He's defeated James Tighe as Mark Sloan commiserates with his partner, with his sidekick. I wonder, has Scottie Rock passed the test set him? Will we soon see Jack Xavier, our saviour, against Rockstock Scottie Rock? As Retro Cam picks up the finish again, the leg drop and the 3 count. I've got to tell you that in 2 weeks' time, I've just heard, it'll be Alex Shane versus Drew McDonald on this very TV show. The Frontier Wrestling Alliance website at frontierwrestling.com is your place to find out all the latest news about the FWA. Comings, goings, interviews, pictures, event details. Check it out at frontierwrestling.com.
And his opponents.
I broke the news a moment ago that Alex Shane will take on Drew McDonald in 2 weeks' time on this very show. Ladies and gentlemen, I've also got to tell you that next week on Frontier Wrestling, Jody Fleisch has challenged Dino Scarlo to a match. Jody looking for payback for Dino injuring him at the end of a tag match against the New Breed just a few weeks ago on Frontier Wrestling, has decided to step in and stand up for Nikita to give Dino some payback for what he did earlier to the first lady wrestler, the first signing to the women's division in the FWA. That one looks like it could get out of control. But back to tonight, we've got Solid Gold Scott Parker taking on Justin Richards. Justin Richards, since his return to the FWA, has got a new attitude. He's a sportsman. He's in control of his temper. And I, for one, think he's better for it. Some people think he's lost his edge, but he may have lost the last match that he fought here against Mr. Blonde, Alex Shane's head of security. But Justin Richards, to me at least, is a far better competitor, and as we see him shake hands with Scott Parker at the beginning of this match, it tells you what a great sporting competition, what a wrestling exhibition this match is bound to be. The lock-up at the beginning of the match, both men fighting for supremacy. It's Justin Richards who gets the early hammerlock in on Scott Parker, but Parker reverses the hammerlock. Justin Richards looking for an elbow, looking for a foot to grab, looking for some way out of that hammerlock arm grip, but he finds, oh my word, what an excellent reversal, but then another reversal. As Justin Richards reversed the hammerlock into a top wrist lock, Scott Parker reversed it back into a hammerlock. A fireman's carry takeover, and Justin Richards has the arm lock on Scott Parker on the ground. Scott Parker trying to roll through. Van Cam picks up the crowd, appreciative of this wrestling action. Scott Parker finds a way out of the arm lock. He's an arm wringer of his own into a wrist lock on Justin Richards. These two trained together way back early in their careers. They know each other move for move, and we're seeing that here tonight as Justin Richards reverses yet another wrist lock into a wrist lock of his own. Scott Parker with a headstand takeout into another wrist lock and an arm wringer, cranking the strength down onto Justin Richards' elbow, trying to make him submit. An early wrist lock will not usually do that, but it won't stop either man going for it. A roll through, taking Justin Richards down, only gets a 1 count. Referee Tony Giles down quickly, but the 1 count was all it got. Scott Parker now with the top wrist lock on a grounded Justin Richards, forcing those shoulders down. Richards managing to kick out just on the 1 again, and now only on a 2. Tony Giles right in the face of the wrestlers, controlling the action as he needs to be. An excellent referee, as are all our referees here in the FWA. Superb monkey flip out of that top wrist lock by Justin Richards, sending Scott Parker to the other side of the ring. Both men stand off and go for the lock-up again. This time it's Justin Richards who comes out with a full Nelson lock, a reverse into another full Nelson by Scott Parker. Justin Richards tries to reverse, but Scott Parker with the snap there and the drop kick to the back of the head. These two are on top of their game. This is a wrestling masterclass. The fans beginning to get behind Scott Parker now as we see a double underhook suplex taking Justin Richards down. Only a 2 count again. Scott Parker asking the ref to count quickly, but I think he's doing a bang-up job there, as are both these wrestlers. The crowd appreciative in silent approval of the action going on in the ring, and a backdrop by Justin Richards, moving the action up a notch. He goes for the cover. Only a 2 count. He hooked the leg, but there still wasn't enough leverage in that pin. Still not enough damage done to wear down Scott Parker. Richards picks up his opponent, whips him into the ropes, and a kick to the face, a spinning heel kick, taking Parker down again, but still only a 2 count. This is fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. It's rare on Frontier Wrestling, with the old school interfering and the high-flying action of the All England division, that we get to see such excellent technical wrestling. But when we do, it's of such a high quality. Men like Justin Richards and Scott Parker. But Justin, what are you doing? You're not built for the top rope. You're a ground wrestler. My warnings went unheeded. Justin Richards sent tumbling down to the ground. Scott Parker moved out of the way. I'd like to say it was well scouted, but I've never seen Justin Richards do a move like that before. It gave Scott Parker far too much time. He's got him up. Golden arrow. There's Scott Parker's patented finisher. There's the 3 count. Scott Parker has beaten Justin Richards with a 1-2-3 in the middle of the ring. And it was a mistake, a sloppy mistake by Justin Richards that allowed him to do so. Fan cam picks the crowd. There's some people in the crowd who are unsure of what Justin was doing, as I am unsure. Justin can't believe he's lost it. He should have stayed wrestling. He should have stayed on the ground. That's what he knows best. But a fan has jumped the ring. A fan has jumped the barrier. He's inside the ring. Where's security? Weren't security stopping up? And he's wrestled the mic off Adam's cell. And he's climbing into the ring. Justin and Scott shaking hands. Can someone stop that fan? I'm not scared for the safety of Justin. But perhaps I should be. That was a slap to the face of the wrestler.
Wake up!
I agree with the crowd. Who is this guy?
For those of you who don't know, my name is Tighe, and I've forgotten more about wrestling than you lot will ever know. So shut your mouths, open your ears, and maybe, just maybe, you'll learn something. Now, Justin, I've known you a long, long time. In fact, since your very first pro match.
I'm sorry, Justin.
And the Justin Richards I used to know isn't the Justin Richards I just saw tonight. What the hell are you doing going up to the top rope? You do that, you screw it up, and you lose again. Now the Justin Richards I knew, he didn't go up to the top rope. He would get his man, he'd get him down on the mat, tie him up in knots, make him squeal like a baby till he said, I can't take it anymore! What the hell's the matter with you, Justin? I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm a very generous man, and I see a lot of potential in you. I'm going to say this to you. Screw these fans. You try and please them. This is what they want. This is all the new school stuff. Up on the top rope, shaking hands. It's all new school. Screw the new school! Screw you! Now I'm going to say this to you. Come with me. Join up. The old school revolution, Justin Richards. What do you say? What do you say? Justin, one last thing. If you change your mind and you want to join the old school,
No, Charlie.
you know where to find me. If you don't change your mind, we know where to find you. Just remember that.
As Dean A.S. issues threats, this is Mark Priest saying join us next time for Dino Scarlo versus Jody Fleiss. Have a good week. Till next week.